Guess we got a little off track, but love knows a way back through the storms and pouring rain. Got my hands on the wheel and I'm flying, heartbeat loud as the thunder rolls, riding in on a stampede of lightning. I'm bringing back the sunshine, bringing back the sunshine. Baby, it's about time. Oh, bring it back. Oh, yeah.
True.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fast 29. Chris Pickett here with the USORL BodyArmor Lytes Series race at Knoxville. They had a little scheduling change, so Daga will be next week. So we're digging some dirt tonight with the USORL tonight. So looking forward to some great action at Knoxville. Let's go ahead and head out to the track, see what's going on.
I think the only time I've actually liked to consider one of those is when I won our.
Should have fucking.
That's Zach Krastowski here. Following Dan Asher around the track.
Who was the lowest I got? Yeah. Oh. That was like
Ain't no way that man just ran a 17.
I don't know how the fuck I managed.
We'll let these guys kind of roll around here a little bit.
Like, I'm not even trying to go that much faster.
I hit the. What the fuck just happened to my car? I hit the funny wall on the left here.
So generally,
Oh, sorry, is that?
it's all right.
I either get 4 or 5 laps before spinning, or I spin on the warm-up lap. There's
That's
no
a
between.
fucking mood. Or the first corner of the first lap, like I just did there.
Ooh, there's a lot more time. 3 and 4.
Who the fuck up faster than here, bitch?
3 and 4, and having a lot more issue with it.
Jesse Dalton coming into the Lytes Series this week, driving the 88 Caterpillar Camaro. Do a little roll call here. In front of him is Huang Do in the 06 Lycos machine.
Basically, don't fully lift out of the throttle.
There's Noah Joyce's 8 NCM Engines Camaro.
Figured that out.
Gun to my head.
Yeah, run it like
There's
a
Dewey
layout,
Schramm
like
in the number 14 Waste Management Toyota Camry.
30.
Everybody trying to figure out this track. There's a lot more grip right down on the bottom. If you get out to where Dewey is, and they kick up that dirt out there, there's hardly any grip out there right now, is what we're being told. There's Dan Asher in the number 26
I also
Ford
gotta
Fusion.
figure out how to do a caption for this tweet. Design accounts would be fine if I didn't have to do captions.
Production Alliance Group
So
Ford Fusion
Ryan Reed.
for EDR. He's been reporting that his car will just snap on the warm-up lap. So we're going to see if he can hang on to it for this lap. And there it goes.
God, I'm bad at this.
He's trying, though.
Kellett finished Sunday.
About 40 minutes left in practice.
I think he was second to last.
It's agony.
That's
Couldn't put
about
out
everybody
a
that's
great
on track right
performance.
now. I know
That's
Henrietta
just
Bordeaux's been out on the track
True.
He had
in the
a
double
mechanical
zero
problem.
car. Tommy Bordeaux's been out there, of course, in the
Pretty good
57.
race,
I thought you had an electrical issue.
Oh,
The only reason why it
I
wasn't
can
last
just say
is,
after a strong performance, that works,
the only
right?
reason why it wasn't last is because we just wrecked pretty early.
Oh, yeah, it was
God, I hate.
we're also running
Yeah,
a
just
different
said it.
package tonight as well. We've got hopefully the gear fixed.
Fucking god, dick, fuck.
So
Does
hopefully there won't be
lefties
any
do that
transmission
left-
issues as Dewey takes the inside wall hard going into turn 1. Ooh, just about took Wong out.
Oh, I've been too drunk.
See, is good. Like
How did I get P2?
it's good because all the weird fuckers that can't paint will get retweeted anymore. But it sucks because I don't get shit now.
Good.
I'm just gonna kind of let it sit right here.
Oh shit, I didn't see it. There's back.
God, I love hitting all these cones.
Why doesn't NR have cone pivots? No way.
So out of date.
Unreal.
How the hell did I hang on?
No! Fuck! It was gonna be a... This feels like if I had just like bald road tires and it was raining outside.
Tire have hair?
Got about 30 minutes left in practice.
I thought
Everybody's
dirt
struggling
fans
for
love their
grip. It's
racing.
dirt.
I can't believe it.
Getting reports that it's basically slippery
Yeah, true. Dirt
everywhere.
fans,
So
big stock car.
not really anything they can do about that, unfortunately.
Short tracks don't actually
As
exist.
you see, several cars already spinning down the backstretch here just by our stationary camera here. But we'll go through the line real quick here and show you how everybody's doing. Noah Joyce currently at the top of the board rather convincingly. He's the only one in the 17s. He's ran a 17.949. Hong Do second with an 18.2. Jesse Dalton with an 18.3. Dewey Schramm with an 18.38. Daniel Asher with an 18.5. Zach Krasowski with an 18.53. Tommy Bordeaux with an 18.58. And Henrietta Bordeaux with a 19.98.
40 bucks to
That's where
watch
we're at right
8
now.
cars drive around.
Now, 40 for why that's so hard. Because it would be much better that way.
Hey, it's okay. At least they don't have ghost games. Or ghost wins or whatever the fuck. Bye,
I
Hong
hope
Kong.
they don't do that. That is so goddamn.
I also hope they don't do the whole 14-team playoff. That is half the fucking league.
I would be fine with 6 teams getting because then you can just do it like the NFL does, where the top 2 teams get first round buys.
Yeah, that makes genuine fucking sense.
I would be down for that, but like
Yeah, that was
this,
a pretty long
this
run.
ghost win bullshit makes no fucking sense. I don't know who proposed that, but they should be fucking
Probably
taken
Rob
into a
fucking
dark room and
Manfred.
beaten.
Ghost Games was the players, apparently.
Was it really?
I've been on the
Which
players'
is-
side. I've been siding with the players on everything else, but not that.
Absolutely.
Let's go, Dan in the Cole Custer paints me.
Chase Briscoe.
Nope, Cole Custer. He won in that car.
Chase Briscoe.
You know who didn't win in that car? Okay, let's go.
You know who's gonna win? You know who's gonna win in it at the ending road course? Chase.
I believe we had a little bit of an issue with the audio a little bit ago, but I think we're in good shape now. There we go. Now we got it fixed. Sorry about the doubling up there, but I think we're good now. This is what practice is all about, right? It's not just for them, it's for us too. 23 minutes left. And again, practice continues. Noah Joyce continues to lead the pack in practice. This is our second place runner right now, Hong Do in the 06. Down goes Hong. There's Henrietta's 00 car. traffic here. Oh, and there's trouble right in front of him. Oh, as Dan Asher takes out. Oh, and Jesse takes out the inside wall at the same time. A little less than 20 minutes left in practice. Noah Joyce has found another 10th, so he's down to a 17-8 now. That 8 car is going to be pretty tough to beat tonight, I think. I was so far behind in the ARCA race at Fulton on Friday night that I can't remember. Somebody dominated that race, but I can't remember who it was off the top of my head. I can't remember if it was Noah or Tommy. I may be wrong on all of that. I was just trying to keep it between the walls. But tonight, I think it's going to be pretty tough to beat that 8 car tonight. Especially the way everybody else has been kind of self-spinning. I haven't really seen that from the 8. Let's follow him around. Well, guess what? I just jinxed him. Right as soon as we went to him. I don't know where Noah was going on that one. So we'll hop back up here to the 88. Follow Hongdo on the inside there. Oh, we're not live on this screen. Sorry about that. There we go. Now we're live on both. Ooh, wow, that was close on Hongdo there in the inset. Around goes Dan on the front stretch. Oh, and around goes Noah in front of Jesse. This is going to be, I really think this is going to be a survival of the fittest race tonight. Hopefully they'll get it all out of their system tonight. In practice before this race starts. About 16 minutes left in practice. About 15 minutes left in practice. We're going to let it sit here, and we'll be back shortly. Still working our way through practice here. About 11 minutes left here at Knoxville. Noah Joyce continues to be at the top of the board with a 17.8. Hong Do with an 18.2. Jesse Dalton with an 18.3. Dewey Schramm with an 18.38. Zach Krastowski with an 18.4. Daniel Asher with an 18.45. Tommy Bordeaux with an 18.58. And Henrietta Bordeaux with a 19.26. About 7 minutes left in the practice session here at Knoxville for the USORL BodyArmor Lytes series. Noah Joyce still at the top of the board with a 17.8. Hong Do with an 18.28. Jesse Dalton with an 18.32. Dewey Schramm with an 18.38. Zach Krastowski with an 18.43. And Daniel Asher with an 18.45. And the Bordeaux 18.58 and 19.26. There's Henrietta Bordeaux. Looks like the guys are running consistent. Once they get going, they're running around 18.6s to 18.8s is kind of the average speed. Of course, then you got, whoa, Dewey Schramm with a wild ride. Oh, and he respawns right in front of Noah, and there's Dan. They're all trying to get out of the way there. There we go. We'll follow this pack around. See what they can do. The 26, the 8, and the 14. Oh. SRAM somehow ended up on top of Noah Joyce there. So the guys have been reporting that there is what could be a scene right about where Noah's running, right there around that darker rubber area right there. So that's going to be something we'll have to keep an eye on throughout the race tonight. Obviously, if you hit that in the wrong spot, that's not going to be a good thing. Yet there, he might have caught it there. He might have slid around just a little bit. This is going to be kind of a interesting race to watch tonight. It's dirt. It's slippery. Obviously, these type of tracks we don't run too often on. But some guys can take to it a lot better than others, and this 8 car is one of those. This looked like a pretty smooth lap. We'll take a look and see what it was. That was an 18:45, which it's around a 5th place right there with that lap. Oh, and Joyce and Krasowski get together, and he does a slow rollover. Joyce and SRAM and Bordeaux. Oh my goodness, that 14 has definitely caught some air this evening already. We're not even to qualifying or the race yet. Oh, what is we have issues on the pit lane. They fixed it. And they're doing it again. Oh goodness. That's really something you don't normally see every day, but we'll just let the pictures tell the story on that one and let you come to your own conclusions. Seems to be at it again there on the pit lane. The joys of NR spawning. Hearing that they might be cutting this practice session a little bit short, we'll see what happens, but we'll kind of keep an eye on it here. We might be going to qualifying a little early. What we're going to be doing during qualifying this time is we are going to be going to a break during that time, so definitely stay tuned with us. We'll be coming back as soon as qualifying is over. We'll do a full field starting lineup as they continue to have issues on the pit lane here. I don't even have any words about what's happening here. We have about a minute and 50 seconds left in practice. I think we're pretty well done. Jesse Dalton did move up to 2nd, though, in the standings. We'll get off of this so that way there's a little less distraction here. We'll go to about here and just just look at turn 1 here. But about a minute 35 left. Noah Joyce continues to be at the top of the board, but Jesse Dalton has moved up to an 18:18 on the chart. Huang Do fell back to 3rd with an 18:28. Everybody else pretty much in the same spot, but definitely Jesse Dalton found something. My timer is a little bit off of the actual game timer. We're about 10 seconds different. But we are getting very close to qual time. Looks like everybody's pretty well parked it now. So we're going to go ahead and go to a break. We'll be back right after qualifying. Stay tuned. to Knoxville as happy hour has begun here. About 4 minutes left in it. We'll go through the qualifying order here momentarily. Noah Joyce did get the pole. He was about a tenth off of his fastest lap, but he was about 3/10 ahead of the field, so as we expected. Daniel Asher did get a top 5 starting spot in qualifying, so good for him in the 26 car. We'll give you that full field rundown before the race starts. We'll probably do that with about a minute or so left in happy hour. We'll give you that full field rundown. There's your pole sitter right there. That's going to be the struggle point, is getting into the corner and maintaining control through the middle. I mean, even the fastest guy that's on the track right here, this 8 car, is struggling with that. Obviously, you want to get that car into yaw going into the corner like that. That's exactly what he wants to do, but it is so difficult. Oops. It is so difficult to maintain that lap after lap, that consistency. And that's what these guys are going to fight all night long right there. All right, we will be right back. Back at happy hour here at Knoxville. Got about a minute left in happy hour. Go to our, we're going to try to do an in-race reporter tonight, but obviously this is a short track, short race, and it's dirt, but we're going to see what happens. Dan Asher, driver of the number 26 car tonight. What are you thinking so far, bud?
The track sucks. Everything's terrible. Bad series. Actually, car control is going to be huge tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if every single car in the field self-spun at some point. Low line takes an incredible amount of patience to drive. The high line is a little easier, but you're not going to make up much time that way. I don't know. what everyone's doing for car control, but what I've been doing, maybe telling a little too much here, shifting down into third if your car gets a little bit too sideways kind of corrects it a little bit, and you can save the car in some situations where you wouldn't be able to. Doesn't always work, but it's going to be an on and off approach tonight of rotating between shifting and not shifting. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we can park this Production Alliance group for Mustang and Victory Lane tonight.
Well, we'll see how it goes, man. It looks like you said, the inside line, this is just maybe me speaking, but it seems like if you would downshift going in, if you're running that bottom line, it just seems like you're going to get too much wheel spin on the bottom. And I don't know if that would even work on the top either, really, because you've got all that dirt up there. But it looks like we're getting ready to get down to business here, so we'll go ahead and let you go and do that.
All right.
Good
Have
luck,
fun
buddy.
up there.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Daniel Asher, driver of the number 26. We'll be back in just a second. All right, and we're getting ready for the start of the race here. Got a few things here that got jacked up. Green flag has been delivered here. Sorry, we've got Dan around right in the middle of 3 and 4. Looks like everybody missed him. Tommy on the bottom. Sorry, we kind of missed the start there, but there's Dan getting everything back going here. Sorry, having some issues getting my screen going here, but there we go. And we lost the ticker, so I'll be running without a ticker here for just a moment. Let's see if I can get that rebooted. But Noah Joyce has jumped out to a lead here. Gonna do this the old-fashioned way for a bit. Tommy and Dewey have spun in turn 3 behind him. Five laps in, there's a competition caution that's going to be coming out on lap 10. Hopefully waiting for the ticker here to restart. I'm hoping we can get that going here. Still waiting for it to reboot here. May have to reboot the whole thing, but we're giving it a shot here. So I can refresh it here real fast. But Noah Joyce leads by about the length of the back straightaway over Huang Do here. Not really missing anything out front, or in the back right now, excuse me. We're staying up front. There's Jesse Dalton running in 3rd. Zach Krastowski in 4th. There's Tommy Bordeaux in 5th. Kind of a surprise to see him that far back. And here's Dewey Schramm and Dan Asher racing side by side for 6th. And there's Henrietta Bordeaux in 8th. Oh, we got Dan around on the front straightaway here. Caution flag is out. Oh, and there's Tommy Bordeaux on the inside wall down here. Not for sure if that's the reason for the caution or not. We are trying to figure out what lap we're on here. Remember, the rules here in the dirt racing is a little different because you've got the rule where if you can pit if you have a tire issue, or if you have damage, you can come into the pits and get that repaired. But for the most part, there won't be any actual live pit stops in this race tonight. Still trying to get this to reboot here. Okay, there we go. Looks like we've got it restarted here. Not for sure why it's saying negative 14 laps remaining, but that's okay. But we got the ticker back, so that's great. So Noah Joyce is the leader. Wong Do is second. Jesse Dalton third. Dewey Schramm fourth. Tommy Bordeaux is fifth. Getting set up for the restart. They're going to double up. Restart on lap 14. And here we go, coming to the green. Noah Joyce brings them into the restart area. And green is back out. Here we go. Down to turn 1 goes the 8. Tom Bordeaux trying to get it to dig on the outside. He'll take over third as Dewey Schramm falls back a little bit. Tommy takes second. Just blows by Hong Do for second place. Great move there. Tommy trying to get that outside line going. We got 2 to stay. Oh, and Tommy's going around. And somehow Dewey Schramm misses him. And Dewey moves up to second with that. Oh, and it sounds like we've got an issue with our in-race reporter, Daniel Asher. He has blown 4th gear. So, unfortunate for the 26. We'll see if he'll join us in the booth here momentarily, as he may not stay out there with that issue. In fact, I don't see him on the track now, so he may be getting ready to hop up here with us. That's unfortunate. Oh, we got caution out. Caution's out. I'm not for sure exactly what happened there. Let's go back and take a look. Sounds like Henrietta Bordeaux and Tommy Bordeaux may have gotten together. So let's take a look and see what happened there. Yep, here's Henrietta Bordeaux coming off of, I believe this is off turn 2, and Tommy just has nowhere to go, and they collide a little bit there. So just a little minor wreck. No harm, no foul for those guys. Back in front with the leader, Dewey Schramm, sitting in second place. He got the top line just rolling around this joint. Exciting to see that. He said he was just as surprised as anybody to be up top there. Again, no pit stops unless absolutely required. Looks like Dan has joined us in the booth. Dan, can you hear us?
Regretfully.
There he is, unfortunately with a blown fourth gear, but
Yeah.
I
mean, that's the risk you take when you decide to shift in the turns, but
that's what you were talking about. It was going to be feast or famine, and unfortunately, it turns out it was famine tonight. So, but good to have you with us again tonight. We're going to have some fun up here in the booth.
absolutely.
Coming to the restart zone, Noah Joyce still up front, and again a surprise on the outside. That 14 car of Dewey Schramm on the outside as the green comes back out, and we're back racing. Long Doe comes to the inside of Schramm off of 2. Schramm's got that outside working. No, don't spin it. No, and he catches and Doe's around off a turn. I don't know what corner we're on. I can't find any markers here.
Turn 4.
Turn 4, thank you. Doe came around off 4. Dewey spun in the middle of turns 3 and 4 and caught Dalton just a little bit as he went by, but I think no harm, no foul. There was no caution, so we're going to keep on rolling here. That's unfortunate for Dewey. He had that top lane barrel in there for a little bit. Already a third of the way through this race already.
I need a driver cam on Noah because I want to know how he's getting around this place so quick.
Well, your wish may be my command.
Nah, I mean, like, I want to see,
Like him? Yeah, I can't really do that.
Yeah.
I can get on board with him here in a second.
Is he on a wheel? Is he on a controller? I'm not a foot guy, but I need a foot cam here.
At least a wheeler, maybe. Just to see what he's doing. Oh, Doe's around. Second place car. Or no, I'm sorry. He's back in. Where is he at? Oh, he was already back in the pack. I don't know why I was on him. I apologize. I thought he was up further than what he was. There's your leader. Noah Joyce. He's about to come up on Doe to put him a lap down. Maybe that's what happened. I think I just pushed the hotkey a little too much there. Tommy Bordeaux, he's running about 2.5 seconds off the lead right now. He didn't really show much speed in any of the practice or qualifying sessions, so to see him up in second, I would normally say is a surprise, but we know how Tommy Bordeaux races at every track, so he'd probably be the first one to tell us that this is not his strong suit. Joyce working a little traffic here. Drop back through the field a little bit here. Here's Jesse Dalton. Zach Krastowski trying to close up on him for third. Bottom corner of your screen, you'll see that's the leader, Noah Joyce, in the bottom as we drop back through the field. Not for sure why it says practice up there. Sorry about that. We'll get that fixed. There we go. Just past halfway. Dan, this race is going by in the blink of an eye here.
Small field. No cautions for single car spins. These dirt races will fly by.
I might actually get in bed at a decent time. Oh, we got Dewey around again right in front of the leader. That's disappointing right there. If he can get that outside going, he's got a very fast car, that 14, but unfortunately just spun out a couple. Oh, Noah, ooh, man. I thought he was going to come around. He had that right rear hung way out through that corner. And again, like you said, Dan, the risk you take on the bottom there, if you can get it timed just right to where you're in that slide and that yaw just in the right spot, you can make time, but the risk is you end up spinning out on your own.
Noah's the only person who's figured it out so far.
He's been close to not. It's been a little touchy here and there. He has pulled out to a huge lead here. Tommy Bordeaux, there he is. He is just now coming off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. And there's Noah down in the corner there, and you can see he's every bit of a half a lap ahead of Tommy. Jesse Dalton. 20 laps to go for the leader. Now we can kind of maybe place our bets on if he's going to lap the field before this thing's over with. He is a half a second a lap faster than anybody else on the track. He has figured this joint out.
He just ran the fastest. He just ran his fastest lap of the race.
An 18:01 right now, yes. And that's still about 2/10 off of the. Oh, as Krasowski goes around off of turn 4 right in front of him. These single car spins we're not going to worry about looking at.
A bit surprised they didn't throw the caution
I'm
there
surprised
with the way
too.
he was positioned on track.
That was not a good spot, and it was right in front of Joyce. That's what I was saying. He's still about 0.2 of a second off of his fastest practice speed. So this is very impressive how fast this 8 car is tonight. There's still more in it, I'm sure.
Nah, he's on cruise control.
Oh yeah, this is.
He's not even pushing it.
Well, we're gonna drop back in the pack a little bit here and just kind of see how everybody else is doing, and we'll just kind of let the pictures tell the story here. He's about to lap 3rd place Jesse Dalton. He's within about 2 to 3 seconds of doing that. Actually, you can see him right there. He's closing up very quickly. .5 lead for Joyce over Bordeaux. And you might as well call Jesse Dalton a lap down because there he is. We could set a record for the shortest non-technical issue stream I've ever done. Jesse Dalton goes a lap down easily off turn 4. I mean, Joyce just made that look simple. Didn't even miss a beat. He's still he just turned an 18-14 going by Jesse.
Oh! They're wrecking off.
Oh, we do
4.
have got a
That's
crash.
going to be a caution.
We do have a caution out, yes. Now, this is 10 laps to go, and we have a quickie yellow here. We're going to see what anybody decides to do here. Jesse Dalton should be the lucky dog, so that'll leave us 3 cars on the lead lap. Did you catch who was involved in that? There looked like the 06 and...
Rostowski and Huang.
Huang and Kristowski. Let's take a look and see if we can find it here. There they are. This is coming off of turn 2, I believe. I'm sorry, off turn 4. Doe just gets a little loose off of 4, and the 4 is just right there to say hi, how are you, right into the door. Should be coming to 7 to go here. Jesse's going to go around to get back on the lead lap. Just came on the radio. Hey, I'm leading. I do see a potential issue. Noah's having some slight internet issues, so hopefully it'll hold off for 7 laps.
Like Phoenix Season 1 all over again.
No, let's not bring that up. I remember hearing about that. Noah's going to take the outside here. He might just be trying to take Tommy's line away, but we'll see what happens. Coming to the restart zone. 6 to go. He hits the rev limiter hard going into turn 1, but Bordeaux on the bottom. He's trying to stick with him. We haven't seen Joyce run this outside line all night, but it seemed to work out, and he clears him. Coming to 4 to go. Bordeaux at this point just trying to keep him in sight. And my apologies, I added wrong. We're at 5 to go now. Math is hard sometimes.
I struggled with math.
Yeah.
Straight A math student, and then they threw X's and Y's in there, and it just went all downhill.
Not good. Joyce may be having an issue. We're hearing something on the radio about fuel. Single car spin on the front straightaway, but no issue. We're going to stay green, but there may be a problem here as Joyce is not pulling away from Bordeaux. He's coming in the pits. He's out of gas. Unbelievable.
This cannot be happening.
He has ran out of gas. Tommy Bordeaux inherits the lead. We're going to have to find out what happened there because that was – I have no words. That's incredible.
I don't –
White flag. Everybody's low on gas. Noah Joyce has a black flag too. Not the way he wanted to end this race, but Tommy Bordeaux takes the checkered flag here at Knoxville. Unbelievable finish as half the field just ran out of gas, it seemed like. Something a little off there, but Tommy Bordeaux takes the win. Jesse Dalton finishes second. I've got Noah Joyce sitting in third. I'm not for sure if that's accurate. I think he may have been under penalties. Yes, yeah, that's correct. So Dewey Schramm is actually in third. Hong Do finishes fourth. Zach Krasowski fifth. Joyce, who dominated this race, gets a sixth. Henrietta Bordeaux seventh, and Daniel Asher with the broken gearbox finishes eighth. So, wow. Don't really know what to say.
No idea what's going on.
That is something that I was not expecting. We were hearing that there was no issues with the pitting. I mean, you're 60 laps. There shouldn't be an issue with fuel or anything, especially with no live pit stops unless you have an issue. But clearly something a little off.
I've never seen a dirt race in this league have fuel mileage issues.
You know, Daniel,
I'm baffled.
I am too. And what's really more baffling than this is that every time I've done a broadcast, something crazy has happened during the racing. So I don't know if it's me or what the deal is, but this is not really what we were expecting. But we're going to see if we can pull in a few of the runners tonight. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, welcome back to Fast 29, USORL BodyArmor Lytes series. A crazy finish at Knoxville. Seems to be the theme on the Fast 29 racing, where just crazy stuff has been going on. And tonight, no exception, as Noah Joyce just flat dominated this race, but ran out of fuel with 2 to 3 laps to go, handing the win over to Tommy Bordeaux. Tommy, you're with us here. I don't know if I've got any words to say, so why don't you tell us what happened?
Well, yeah, Chris, thanks for having me up here. It really shouldn't be me winning the race. I mean, everyone that watched knows it was Noah Joyce's race. But I don't know. I mean, we got really lucky. That's kind of what happened. I don't know, Chris. Dirt tracks are not my thing. I don't really like them that much. And I did not think I was even going to finish, let alone second place tonight, let alone a win, right? So I'll take it, right? But, yeah. Not the most conventional way to seal the deal tonight.
No, especially, I mean, it's fixed setup, and it just seemed like everybody was going to be on the same pit strategy. You only pit if you need to, and you seem to figure out that high line there about midway through the race. That kind of got you some spots there, but obviously Joyce didn't really have any. I mean, nobody had really anything for that 8 car until unfortunately, the gas just didn't hold up.
Yeah, the high line actually kind of worked a little bit, and it definitely worked at the end. Noah took it on the final restart, and I didn't have anything for him on the bottom, and so yeah, I mean, it without a question, he was the class of the field tonight. It does not help him now, but at least he knows that when it comes time on Saturday for the cup event, he's going to be the guy to beat. I think without a doubt. So, I mean, that's a heartbreaker for him. I mean, but at the same time, I'll take the win. It's been a lot of races since I won a lights race, and I'll take it. I don't know if you knew this, but my monitor actually fell off my desk during the race.
I heard something about that. I was going to say your windshield caved in, but if you want to just say your monitor fell, that's cool.
Yeah, no, I'll break the illusion a little bit here. Yeah, no, my monitor fell off my desk because you're shaking around so much. It just flat out fell off my desk. And so to come back to win a race, I mean, to win in general, forget how it was done. I mean, to even continue that race, because I'll be honest with you, Chris, after that, I was already not having a good time in practice. Wasn't having a good time in the race thus far. It spun out a bunch. I got a little bit of damage with contact with Hen, which, I mean, that made me have to pit, right? So I guess it worked out in the end that way, but I was just frustrated. And then, to put that on top of everything, it was a wild night. And luckily for the TWB Pontiac Grand Prix, we got the job done somehow.
Somehow you still pull it off. But great run tonight, Tommy. I know that's not quite the win you were expecting, but it's a win nonetheless, and we'll look forward to seeing how you do in the Cup race on Saturday.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. I'll probably be racing that thing from the Phoenix airport. So look out for a very slow 57 out there.
I think Dan might have a question about that now.
Sure, absolutely.
So Phoenix, a good internet connection there, huh? Season 1 flashbacks, nightmares. I'm scared.
I was a young kid. I know nothing about that, but yeah, no, I'll be in the airport depending on when my flights get in and leave, and how long of a layover I have, and when that is. I guess I'll be racing on my laptop in the terminal, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, hopefully your monitor doesn't fall there. That would be a big issue there.
I mean, wherever you can race, but
I've
quite impressive of you to.
Before.
Oh wow!
So,
Tommy, thanks again for joining us.
We'll just leave it at that.
We'll just leave it at that. Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. I got one question for you, Tommy.
Sure thing.
You've ran a lot of races in NR, and in the USORL, we love to throw the term Mickey Mouse out. Do you think this is the most Mickey Mouse win you've ever had?
It might be, because I think only one would challenge that, and I'd say it was a Pocono race at a different league many years ago, and there was a rule about being aggressive with 3 wide moves before like 5 or 10 laps to go, and somebody made one with like 10 to go, and I ended up finishing second to them. But because they made an aggressive move early, they got penalized. That would probably take the cake, but this is definitely a close second in that case.
I don't know what league that was, but it sounds like they have a crappy rule system.
I was going to say the same thing, yes.
I don't want to name it, but yes, it absolutely did and still does. So
league that will remain nameless.
Oh, they're still active. I hope no one from that league is watching.
I don't think so.
I don't know if anybody really is watching except for DJ Harris potentially, but that's about it.
Yeah, shout out
to DJ. But Tommy, once again, thanks for the time tonight. Great win tonight, and we'll see how it goes in the Cup race on Saturday night for you.
We'll see, indeed. Thanks, Chris and Dan. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Tommy Bordeaux with the win tonight at Knoxville. See if we can pull in second place Jesse Dalton here. Jesse Dalton. Chris Biggin in the Fast 29 booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah.
Are you shocked that you're in here?
There's top 3, not gonna lie.
In that voice.
Not gonna lie, I forgot that I finished second. I was like, oh.
Where am I?
New location. Yes. Not used to being up front.
Kind of a surprise finish for you tonight too, as well.
Yeah, I ran good. I deserve a third. I don't deserve the P2. Sucks for Noah. Hate that so much. But I'll take it. I'm greedy. I'll take it.
That seems to be the theme tonight. Noah definitely was a class of the field tonight. I mean, he had a almost. I mean, he lapped you with about 20 laps to go, and you were in third.
Yeah.
He was about 6 seconds away from lapping Tommy in second. So, just kind of a shock that that he ran out of gas there. But you guys were in kind of the prime position to get into a spot to be in the top 3.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a prime position right behind all the lap cars. Saw Noah pull down pit road. I'm like, well, top 2 out of this, and in my mind, I'm thinking, man, this would be a good time to see that 57 turn around.
We were wondering. He already turned it around a couple times, so we were wondering if he was going to be able to hold on to it. And
I was holding my breath, but
fingers crossed, didn't work out.
I mean, I'll take a P2. Hopefully, head up to Charlotte next week. Maybe do better. I've won there before, so.
Well, we'll see how it works
do it again.
Absolutely, Jesse. Well, we appreciate your time tonight. Thanks for joining us, and congratulations on the second place.
Hey, man, appreciate it. Thanks for the broadcast.
No problem, man.
Jesse Dalton. One question for you.
I can't forget Dan's in here. Go ahead, buddy.
I did not have your car file. Would you like to shout out your sponsors tonight?
Oh, definitely. Shout out Caterpillar, or CAT for short. Meow.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we are ending the interview there.
Yep. See you later, Jesse. Jesse Dalton.
Thank you for your time.
Driver of the 88 Caterpillar car tonight. All righty, and I think we're going to try and see if we can grab Dewey Schramm here, our third place finisher. He's changed his name again in the Discord, so I'm hoping I'm pulling the right person in here. That'd be kind of funny if I don't, but we'll see what happens.
He's at the very... Yeah, you got him.
There he is. Dewey Schramm, third place finisher tonight. How you doing, buddy?
Relieved. Happy. Lots of things.
Third place for you. Interesting. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it's weird. I've never really been that good on dirt, and I came into tonight like, crap. I don't know if I'm going to do that well tonight. But a bunch of stuff went my way, and I ended up with my first ever top 5 in the series, so... Sometimes the hands get played right, and tonight it did.
Absolutely for you. And I'll tell you, you were one of them, if you could hang on to it, that outside line was your bread and butter. And it seemed like you were one of maybe 2 or 3 others that were trying to run that outside line the whole race.
Oh, God, yeah, the thing was absolutely on rails the entire night. I had a bit of trouble up there in practice, but once I got my feet under me, I was like, you know what? This could work. And I think if I can cut down on the spinning, I would have had a chance to maybe catch Noah with the fuel issue he ended up having. I mean, who knows? But I will definitely take P3 still, and I got stuff to build on for Cup on Saturday now.
And we won't tell that you were a lap down, but that's okay. So, but
no,
a third's a third, right?
Oh, absolutely. It took me a long time to get there, so I will definitely take it regardless.
Absolutely. Dan, you got any questions for our third place finisher?
Not any questions, but had that top line on rails. The only car I battled all night before my transmission decided to commit toaster rope. Even when I had the bottom dialed in for the short amount of time I did, Dewey passed me on the outside. He had it going tonight.
I didn't even touch the bottom. I couldn't get it to work at all, and I was like, it's not even worth the risk at this point with the amount of speed that was up top. So it worked out.
Yeah, it seemed like the grip was there on the bottom if you could work it, but it seemed like the only one that could really work it, obviously, was Noah, and everybody else just seemed to, once they got down there, they were either slowing down, trying to keep it from spinning out, or they just couldn't stay down there and ended up in the top lane, and that's just where they ended up.
I mean, I'm gutted for Noah. He had that thing won, dominated the whole race, basically was wiping the floor with the rest of the field, and I don't know how he ended up running out of fuel, but it really, really sucks that he did, because he had that thing in the bag basically from the drop of the green flag.
I mean, he had Dan and I were talking about during the race, I mean, he lapped up past Jesse, who was running third, and was closing on Tommy about 6 seconds off when they had that final caution. And, yeah, it was going to be his race to lose, and that was not the way any of us expected him to lose that race if he was going to. So all of us just as shocked as you. So, but congratulations on the third place tonight, Dewey. Are you going to rerun in the Cup race on Saturday?
I wasn't originally going to, but I think I might now. I have a newfound appreciation for running dirt now, so we'll see what happens.
As you saw tonight, anything can happen. So
absolutely.
Well, if you show up on Saturday, good luck to you, and congratulations again on the third place tonight.
Thank you very much.
We love and support drivers who like dirt in the USORL.
They're few and far between, yes. But Dewey Schramm, driver of the number 14 Waste Management car tonight. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Well, Dan, you want to see if we can try to get Noah Joyce? Have you tried to reach out to him, see if he wants to chat? I don't know if he'll want to or not.
I haven't, but I'll give it a shot.
All right, while he's doing that, we're going to do some housekeeping here. Fast 29, we will be doing the dad cam on Friday night. ARCA is, I believe, if I remember right, I've got to look this up before I tell everybody about this. I can never remember where we're going. I know there's definitely 2 races left in the IndyCar series. I am 4 points out of second place in the championship, so we'll see what happens there. We got 2 races left. They are at Atlanta and Walt Disney World are the last 2 races there. So I think Atlanta's this week and Walt Disney World is the finale. So we're about to wrap that up. ARCA, I believe, is running at Darlington, I believe, this week. So we're looking forward to that. I think they flip-flopped Darlington and Fulton from last week. So we're looking forward to that. JTN will be airing the next 2 Cup races on their network. That will be at Knoxville, what you just saw tonight. That'll be on Saturday night. And then next week will be Talladega. So definitely tune in for that. I will probably, as long as nothing changes in my schedule, I believe I should be able to run that. So we'll be looking forward to seeing how the 29 Cup car gets kicked out of mothballs, and we'll see how it runs on that Saturday. That will be a week from this coming Saturday. So we'll see how that works out. Any word?
Sounds like Noah has already left the track, so
I can't say I blame him. That was a heartbreaker there. Again, if you're just tuning in, 4 laps to go. Noah Joyce absolutely dominating here at Knoxville. Runs out of fuel, just out of nowhere, and hands the win over to Tommy Bordeaux. And Noah ends up saddled with a 6th place finish tonight. So, again, another crazy race here on Fast 29. We'll run through the finishing order real fast here. Tommy Bordeaux, again, your winner. Jesse Dalton, 2nd. Dewey Schramm in 3rd. Huang Do finishes 4th. Zach Krastowski, 5th. Noah Joyce, 6th. Henrietta Bordeaux in 7th. And my booth mate here, Daniel Asher, finishes 8th after he shredded 4th gear. So, Daniel, any final words?
Expect the Cup Series to add a halfway break in their race.
I could definitely see that too. After what we saw tonight with the fuel issue, definitely could see that. Especially there's going to be several guys that will be running the Cup Series that are just as aggressive on the gas as Noah was tonight. I could definitely see somebody like Darren Ingram running like that. Tommy, once he figures it out, probably the same situation. So, yeah, I could definitely see that happening on Saturday night. They add that in so that way this doesn't happen again.
Right, yep. Aside from that, I think Noah has established himself as the dominant dirt racer in the league now.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm reminiscing here. I remember when I was the guy to beat on dirt, and then it was Ray. For a while, it was Austin, and now Noah just seems to. He's figured it out. He's got it.
Yep.
As long as nothing happens to him in that Cup race, I don't see anyone being able to hold a candle to him. There's a lot of fast guys in this league, but dirt is a whole different animal, and a lot of those guys aren't very good on it.
Yeah, we definitely saw tonight. If the gas holds up, Noah Joyce's win, that was his. So we'll definitely have to see what happens on Saturday night. I agree with you. I think there will be some type of a halftime break, so that way that doesn't happen again. I believe that race probably is 100 laps more than likely, or somewhere around there. So I would say 50 laps. That's about when Noah ran out, roughly. So that would put everybody in a spot to where they could make it on fuel. So I could definitely see that happening, so that way that doesn't happen again. But
Yep.
definitely tune in on Saturday night. JTN will have that broadcast, so make sure you subscribe to them, and that way you'll get a notification when they go live. But for now, Chris Pickett here with Daniel Asher. Thanks for tuning in to Fast 29. We'll catch you Friday night for ARCA and IndyCar. God bless. We'll see you later.